The time is 6 o'clock.
Time to get up.
Start your day with a dose of 98.9 Invicta FM. Get up and be victorious.
Wake up. And now it's time for everyone's favorite.
Please welcome the Coffee Morning Drive crew.
It's time to be victorious.
In a minute, you will be listening to the program The Dailies Today, a program that aims to provide our listeners with in-depth and comprehensive newspaper headlines coverage. It is also a program that grants our listeners a fair say on opinions and matters of national discourse. However, this comes with great responsibility. Nation building is a task that rests upon our collective shoulders. Therefore, biased, rude, and/or abusive language will not be given a platform here. We urge you to please, always, keep your comments civil.
Good morning and welcome to the Dailies Today on Invicta 98.9 FM, Kaduna, Nigeria. It is your daily newspaper coffee right here. So this is the Coffee Morning Drive and this is the Dailies Today. The program comes to you every day of the week from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. And on this program, every headline has a story, and every story has an impact, and every impact starts with being informed. So grab your cup of coffee, cup of tea, settle in, and let's go through the biggest stories making the front pages this morning. And we have stories that ranges from politics, business, security. We have sports and other issues shaping our everyday lives. So we're going to separate facts from noise and help you understand what really matters. And as always, this is not just about reading the headlines. It is about having the conversations that affects you, your family, and our dear nation. So as we stay with us, as we unpack today's newspaper, and let's get to hear your opinions based on the headlines that would be read out this morning. And this is the Daily Today, where today's headlines becomes today's conversation. So before we begin with the front pages, we have stories coming from the Punch newspaper, stories from the Daily Trust newspaper, we have stories from The Nation, we have the Vanguard newspaper and the Sun newspaper, and all of them carry very interesting headlines this morning. We're streaming live on Facebook on Invicta FM 98.9. And you can go on YouTube on Invicta 98.9 FM online TV and just drop your comments based on the headlines that would be read out. My name is Job Daniel. Let's go on a commercial break and we would be right back.
It's time to be victorious.
Wake up
Let's wake up.
Good morning, everybody.
And what a beautiful morning it
and
is.
smell the coffee.
Let's get started, shall we?
Wake up and smell the coffee.
On the Coffee Morning Drive.
98.9 Invicta FM.
What do we choose? Milk. What makes us strong? Milk. For school, for play, every day. Milk is the way. Choose milk. Choose milk. Choose milk. Healthy bodies start with what we choose.
Choose Milk, co-funded by the European Union and the Danish Dairy Board.
Your business money just a sleep for account? Wake 'em up now with Bill Station Fixed Deposit. Make your money dey work while you dey work too.
We must learn it.
Today's extra cash fit become tomorrow's new branch, new equipment, or bigger business. The interest rate na 23%. Make you download the Bill Station app for Google Play Store or Apple Store. Bill Station, make your money hustle too.
Tap
daɗi. Wato a duk lokacin da muka haɗu a dandalin tattaunawar iyalinmu sai an samu matsala. Abun burgewa ma zan dafa wani abu da duk za su amincewa. Wato da fadukan shinkafa na musamman tare da magi.
An sarrafa magista daga tataccen waken soya, albasa, kayan yajin armashi tare da kanamfari.
Lokacin cin abinci a shiga cikin lallama ko samkar a shigo.
Magista sanya duk abinci da lokacin su kasance na musamman da ba za a iya mantawa ba.
Lokacin jin daɗi sai Kivo Krima.
Idan na sha ko lokacin sha dari sai Kivo.
Shaƙi mama, gaskiya gwaldin man ɗan nan yawon ya ji madara. Haka nawa ma.
Sannu da aiki uwa ta gari, amma dai a rinka sarrafa mana madaran nan a hankali mana.
A'a ba ni bace fa, wannan Golden Mo 3 in 1 ne, dama da madarar sa yake zuwa a ciki.
Madara? Kuma a ciki? Tun yaushe? Golden Mo 3 in 1 na tahowa da madara a ciki, samo wa iyalanka a yau. Golden Mo, bari duk rana ta kasance da armashi.
Is it okay to make fun of our tooth gap? Let's have a talk. Colgate makes your teeth so strong. Stop cover your mouth. Not to do yanga with your smile. Brush your teeth with Colgate. Zero cavities and fresh breath. If you use a Colgate paste. Not to do yanga with your smile. Brush your teeth with Colgate. Colgate, #1 oral care brand in the world.
Oga boss, every money no be for immediate enjoyment. Sometimes make the money sit down, multiply, come back stronger. With Bill Station Fixed Deposit, your business fit build reserves for expansion and future opportunities. With Bill Station Fixed Deposit, the interest rate na 23%. Make you download the Bill Station app for Google Play Store or Apple Store. Bill Station, smart money na better money.
Albishirinku, shalelenku? Ina nufin sabon ɗanɗanon lollipop ya shigo gari. Muna gabatar muku da Chupa Chups Apple Flavor Gum Filled Lollipop. Cike take da ɗanɗanon apple. Akwai kuma mai ɗanɗanon cola da strawberry. Ku nemi naku a yau.
Chupa Chups Forever Fun.
The journey starts with a vision for the people and a loyal heart. From the Lagos docks to the vast north, bringing the goodness, bringing it forth. Many years don't pass, we still the stand. No be today, we start this flow. The seeds where we plant on, they grow from the fathers to the sons, mothers to daughters. The story that's sweet, oh. Providing the energy for the Nigerian street. Man, feeding the nations. Golden penny, solid foundation. For many decades, we there for your side. From our quality grains to sweetness oil, cassava starch, animal feed, and golden fertilizer.
Who be the giant? FMN. Who be the leader? FMN. 6 decades, we still the move. Nigeria, we get the groove. FMN.
I've been sit down for side. They look waiting politicians they do for my country. I can't begin vex with how them take the run things from pack to loot and later tiff. The situation too vex me. I come decide to get my PVC to vote all of them out. After election, them still win again. This time, the matter come to vex me until when I realize say only me no fit to vote out bad leaders. I use vex, buy material, so agbada, come join politics. I tell myself say if I no fit to vote them out, I go there myself to change the situation of all Nigerians. But after I win election, Obanje enter my body. Me self come begin to tiff and back money. Nigerians, Now we they do ourselves. Good leadership they start from homes. Train your children with good morals and values. And when them reach up there, if a political ogbanje see them, it go wrong.
Kana aiki kuma kana so ka ji sababbin labarai da yana faruwa a Najeriya, ka kunna rediyon ka kana ji Invicta 98.9 FM Kaduna.
Welcome back from that commercial break, and now let's go straight to reading out the headlines this morning, starting with the Punch newspaper. And from the Punch newspaper, reps intensify fake agency probe, give MDA's 48-hour ultimatum. Reps intensify fake agency probe, give MDA's 48-hour ultimatum. The controversy surrounding the alleged Presidential Foreign Investment Promotion Council deepened on Tuesday as the House of Representatives intensified its investigation into the disputed agency, issuing a 48-hour ultimatum to ministries, departments, and agencies accused of frustrating its probe. Still from the Punch newspaper, you are too big for REA chairmanship, Fayoshe's brother tells ex-governor. You are too big for REA chairmanship, Fayoshe's brother tells ex-governor. Isaac Fayoshe has told his elder brother, Ayo Fayoshe, to hand off his newly announced Rural Electrification Agency chairmanship to his son. He said the former Ekiti State governor was too politically significant for such a role. Still from the Punch newspaper, Defense Minister denies quitting, threatens court action. Defense Minister denies quitting, threatens court action. The Minister of Defense, General Christopher Musa, retired on Tuesday, vowed to take legal action against those behind reports of his rumored resignation, saying he was shocked by the reports and had no knowledge of their origin. Senate expands Safe Schools probe to TET Fund, NEL Fund. Senate expands Safe Schools probe to TET Fund, NEL Fund. The Senate on Tuesday extended by 3 weeks the lifespan of its ad hoc committee investigating the Safe Schools initiative and broadened the scope of the probe to include the Tertiary Education Trust Fund and the Nigerian Education Loan Fund. Inclusive governance, community ownership key to Kaduna peace, says Governor. Inclusive governance, community ownership key to Kaduna peace, says Governor. The Kaduna State Governor, Ubasani, on Tuesday attributed the relative peace recorded in the state over the past 3 years to an inclusive governance model anchored on justice, equity, and community participation. He therefore urged other states battling insecurity to address the root causes of their peculiar challenges rather than adopt a one-size-fits-all approach. And talking sports from the Punch newspaper, flight delays gifts Abiodun's WAFCON camp arrival. Flight delays gifts Abiodun's WAFCON camp arrival. Travel disruption delayed the arrival of Super Falcons midfielder Deborah Abiodun and forward Gift Monday at Nigeria's training camp in Casablanca after their scheduled flight from the United States was cancelled due to technical reasons. Punch Sports Extra reports. For these and other stories, you grab a copy of the Punch newspaper either online or you go to a newspaper stand. The next paper is the Daily Trust newspaper, and from the Daily Trust newspaper, Defense Minister meets Tinubu, debunks resignation rumor. From the Daily Trust, Defense Minister meets Tinubu, debunks resignation rumor. The Minister of Defense, General Christopher Musa, retired, met with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu at the presidential villa in Abuja on Tuesday, dismissing speculations that he wants to quit the cabinet. The minister said he was surprised by the rumor surrounding his office, adding that he was prepared to take legal action against those peddling the fake news. Still from the Daily Trust, Katsina, siblings returning from Islamia swept away by flood. Katsina, siblings returning from Islamia swept away by flood. Two brothers, Mohammed Salisu, aged 12, and Abraman Salisu, 7, lost their lives after they were carried away by flood in Jambago, a community in Katsina State. The victims were said to be returning home from a nearby Islamia school when downpour, accompanied by strong winds, turned the streets into raging torrents. NNPCL's 7.1 trillion naira energy security spending faces scrutiny. NNPCL's 7.1 trillion naira energy scrutiny spending faces scrutiny. I beg your pardon, NNPCL's 7.1 trillion naira energy security spending faces scrutiny. There have been questions over the expenditure of 7.13 trillion naira by the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited on energy security in 2024. The figure was contained in the NNPCL's 2024 audit report, which was released in November 2025. And still from the Daily Trust, Reps panel summons NSA over Phantom Council. Reps panel summons NSA over Phantom Council. The House of Representatives Ad Hoc Committee probing the activities of the controversial Presidential Foreign Investment Promotion Council yesterday invited the National Security Advisor Nuhu Ribadu and Minister of Foreign Affairs Ambassador Bianca Odumego Ojukwu to explain actions they took after uncovering the Phantom Council. And talking sports from the Daily Trust, Ikoyi Club 1938 set to stage 29th Nigeria Cup Golf Championship. Ikoyi Club 1938 set to stage 29th Nigeria Cup Golf Championship. Ikoyi Club 1938 Lagos will host the 29th edition of the Nigeria Cup, the country's longest-running independent celebration golf championship, from September 19th to 27th, 2026, as preparations gather momentum for the prestigious event. For these and other stories, you grab a copy of the Daily Trust newspaper, either online or you go to a newspaper stand. The next paper is the Nation newspaper. And from the Nation newspaper, this big headline says NSA in November letter to Ministry, PFIPC illegal. NSA in November letter to Ministry, PFIPC illegal. The Phantom Presidential Foreign Investment Promotion Council and its embattled Director General, Prince Adeni Adeyemi Matthew, are not legal entities. Members of the House of Representatives ad hoc panel probing the agency's existence heard yesterday. Jonathan relieves visit to Delta militants camp in 2007. Jonathan relieves visit to Delta militants camp in 2007. Former President Goodluck Jonathan yesterday relieved visiting a militant camp in the Niger Delta Creeks without armed guards in 2007, despite objections from security agencies. Jonathan spoke at the opening of the 2026 Sweet Crude Dialogue in Yenagua, a two-day event marking 70 years since oil was discovered in commercial quantities at Oloibiri, Bayelsa State in 1956. United Kingdom Prime Minister to discuss Tinubu's reforms. United Kingdom Prime Minister to discuss Tinubu's reforms. Britain's new Prime Minister, Andy Burnham, is expected to speak with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the coming weeks on Nigeria's economic reforms. The outgoing British High Commissioner to Nigeria, Richard Montgomery, has made this known. Experts, stable interest rates to consolidate economic gains. Experts, stable interest rates to consolidate economic gains. The Central Bank of Nigeria's decision to retain the benchmark interest rate and other parameters at its yesterday's monetary policy review would further strengthen Nigeria's macroeconomic stability and growth, finance, and economy, experts have said. They said the Apex Bank acted in favor of stability and balanced consideration for fiscal objectives, a decision they noted showed courage and maturity in unfolding monetary phase. Still from the Nation newspaper, insecurity, Tinubu okays establishment of Army Battalion in Kwara. Insecurity, Tinubu okays establishment of Army Battalion in Kwara. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has approved the establishment of an Army Battalion in Kwara State. Governor Abdurrahman Abdulrazak has said the battalion is set to be located at Omuaro in Irekbodun local government area. The governor lauded President Tinubu for the kind gesture. And talking sports from the Nation newspaper, Messi says pain is immense after losing World Cup final. Messi says pain is immense after losing World Cup final. Lionel Messi says the pain is immense and that it will take time to heal after Argentina lost 1-0 to Spain in the World Cup final. Ferran Torres' extra-time strike saw Spain crowned world champions for a second time, ending Argentina's defense of the title they won in 2022. For these and other stories, you grab a copy of the Nation newspaper, either online or you go to a newspaper stand. We move on to the Vanguard newspaper. And from the Vanguard newspaper, this is talking about floods, and I think people need to take note about the flood. 17 states to experience flooding from July 21st to 27th. 17 states to experience flooding from July 21st to 27th. The Nigeria Hydrological Services Agency on Tuesday warned that 17 states will face flooding from July 21st to July 27th, 2026. This warning was issued in NISA's National Flood Advisory Alert Number NFA 2026-200, forecasting a medium flood risk across 17 states. Still from the Vanguard newspaper, Atiku hired U.S. lobby firm submits Tinubu for feature records to Trump administration, Congress. Atiku hired U.S. lobby firm submits Tinubu for feature records to Trump administration, Congress. A Washington-based lobbying firm engaged by former Vice President Atiku Abubakar says it has begun sharing documents relating to a long-running United States forfeiture case involving President Bola Ahmed Tinubu with officials of the Donald Trump administration, members of Congress, and congressional staff. PFIPC, we rejected 3 requests by Adeyemi to host summit, says Foreign Affairs Minister. PFIPC, we rejected 3 requests by Adeyemi to host summit, says Foreign Affairs Minister. The House of Representatives ad hoc committee investigating the alleged establishment of the Presidential Foreign Investment Promotion Council without legal backing has summoned the Minister of Foreign Affairs and the National Security Advisor to explain how the council allegedly operated despite concerns over its legitimacy. Still from the Vanguard newspaper, Tinubu's reforms repositioning Nigeria for long-term prosperity, says Information Minister. Tinubu's reforms repositioning Nigeria for long-term prosperity, says Information Minister. The Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, says the bold reforms introduced by President Bola Tinubu are repositioning Nigeria for long-term prosperity through growing economic stability, improved investor confidence, and accelerated national development. And talking sports from the Vanguard newspaper, Morgan Rogers says happy to join biggest club in London, Chelsea. Morgan Rogers says happy to join biggest club in London, says Chelsea. Chelsea have confirmed the signing of England international Morgan Rogers from Aston Villa, with the 23-year-old forward joining the Blues on a contract that runs until 2033. The Premier League club announced the transfer on Tuesday, saying Rogers will link up with head coach Xabi Alonso's squad ahead of the 2026 and 27 season. For these and other stories, you grab a copy of the Vanguard newspaper, either online or you go to a newspaper stand. The last paper is the Sun newspaper, and from the Sun newspaper, CBN confirms opening PFIPC accounts on Accountant General's directive. CBN confirms opening PFIPC accounts on Accountant General's directive. The Central Bank of Nigeria has confirmed that it opened 2 domiciliary accounts linked to the controversial Presidential Foreign Investment Promotion Council following a directive from the Office of the Accountant General of the Federation, but insisted that the accounts were never funded or operated. Still from the Sun newspaper, Cardoso, Naira needs competition, not protection. Cardoso, Naira needs competition, not protection. Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Olaimi Cardoso, has stated that the Naira must remain market-driven and competitive rather than being artificially supported. This comes as the Monetary Policy Committee of the Central Bank of Nigeria kept interest rates unchanged and reaffirmed their commitment to bringing inflation into single digits despite mounting geopolitical risks. Appeal Court affirms INEC's power to issue 2027 election guidelines. Appeal Court affirms INEC's power to issue 2027 election guidelines. The Court of Appeal in Abuja has overturned the Federal High Court judgment that nullified portions of the Independent National Electoral Commission's electoral guidelines for the 2027 general election, affirming the electoral body's constitutional authority to regulate the conduct of elections. Federal government asks AU to move against illicit funds, reaffirms commitment to fight against terrorism. Federal government asks AU to move against illicit funds, reaffirms commitment to fight against terrorism. The federal government has called on the African Union to move against illicit funds, saying the increasing wave of terrorism and violent extremism on the continent was as a result of such funds. This was even as the government expressed its readiness for partnerships in countering terrorism and violent extremism. Atiku knocks Tinubu over 8.05 billion naira appropriation for mosques, churches. Atiku knocks Tinubu over 8.05 billion naira appropriation for mosques, churches. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has criticized President Bola Tinubu over alleged appropriation of 8.05 billion naira for mosques and church-related projects in the 2026 budget. In a statement by Senior Special Assistant on Public Communication Frank Shaibu, Atiku expressed concern that while millions of Nigerians were grappling with crushing poverty, the federal government was earmarking 8.05 billion naira for religious-related projects. And talking sports from the Sun newspaper, MPFL, Barrow FC confirms arrival of 14 new players. MPFL, Barrow FC confirm arrival of 14 new players. Barrow Football Club of Kano have confirmed the arrival of 14 new players ahead of the 2026 and 27 MPFL season. The Malia boys have confirmed the retained list of players ahead of the new campaign, have now revealed some of the additions to the squad as they hope to perform better than their maiden campaign in the elite division. For these and other stories, you grab a copy of the Sun newspaper either online or you go to a newspaper stand. Let's go to a commercial break, and when we return, we start to pick calls and read messages this morning, so don't you go anywhere.
It's time to be victorious.
In the morning, wake up. This is Invicta FM.
Drop
it. Check this out.
We drop the father's joint right after this. Drop it.
Shaƙi mama, gaskiya gwaldin mun ɗan nan yawon ya ji madara. Haka nawa ma.
Sannu da aiki uwa ta gari, amma dai a rinka sarrafa mana madaran nan a hankali mana.
A'a ba ni bace fa. Wannan Golden Mo 3 in 1 ne. Dama da madarar sa yake zuwa a ciki.
Madara? Kuma a ciki? Tun yaushe? Golden Mo 3 in 1 na tahowa da madara a ciki. Samo wa iyalanka a yau. Golden Mo, bari duk rana ta kasance da armashi.
Tabdi. Wato a duk lokacin da muka haɗu a dandalin tattaunawar iyalinmu sai an samu matsala. Abun burgewa ma zan dafa wani abu da duk za su amincewa. Wato da fadukan shinkafa na musamman tare da magi.
An sarrafa magista daga tataccen waken soya, albasa, kayan yajin armashi tare da kanamfari.
Lokacin cin abinci a shiga cikin lallama ko samkar a shigo.
Magista sanya duk abinci da lokacin su kasance na musamman da ba za a iya mantawa ba.
What do we choose? Milk. What makes us strong? Milk. For school, for play, every day. Milk is the way. Choose milk. Choose milk. Choose milk. Healthy bodies start with what we choose.
Choose Milk, co-funded by the European Union and the Danish Dairy Board.
Ranka shi daɗe hakimi, da fatan kana lafiya. Zan wuce karkati sai na hango ka a wannan sashen na asibitin. Akwai buƙatar wani taimako ne ranka shi daɗe?
Alhamdulillahi, komai lafiya malam Rabu. Na kawo iyalina ne karɓar maganin tazarar haihuwa.
To, amma ranka shi dade ai girman ku ya fi gaban nan.
A'a, Malam Rabu, tazarar haihuwa al'amari ne da babu wariya ko bambancin matsayi. Yana da kyau wajen duk masu iyali, kuma tunda duk muna kaunar ci gaban iyalinmu, shi yasa muka karbe shi.
Lallai kuwa idan yana da kyau a gurin ku, mu ma zai zama mai kyau a gare mu.
Kowa na iya bin tsarin tazarar haihuwa domin inganta lafiya da bunƙasa rayuwar iyali.
Ziyarci cibiyar lafiya mafi kusa domin farawa ko a kira lambar waya 222 wannan saƙo ne daga ma'aikatar lafiya tare da tallafin gamayyar ƙungiyoyin Pronet da FEM.
Zainab, ke da Alhaji duk sanda na waiwaya ina ganin ku tare ba a raba ku.
Me zan ce? Ba ma gajiya da juna.
To yaushe muke sa rana na uku?
Ya ce abu game da na uku.
Amma ni da Alhaji mun amince cewa jikina na bukatar lokaci. Shi yasa ina da 7790. 7790? 7790 daga Honey and Banana Connect. Ita ce amintaciyar hanyar samu bayananniyar shawara ba tare da tsangwama ba akan duk abin da ya shafi tazaran haihuwa. Ku tattauna da ƙwararrun ma'aikata don samun jagoranci game da bayar da tazaran haihuwa. Tafiyar ki ce, jikinki ne duk lokacin da kika zaba. Kira 7790 a yau ko ku aiko mana da sakon WhatsApp a 09097133400. Honey and Banana Connect. Ku bi wanda ya san hanya.
John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate. Enjoy instant goodness.
Good internet changes everything. The way you work, the way you relax, even the way you stay close to those who matter to you. That's what the Airtel 5G Smart Connect brings into your space. With the Airtel 5G Smart Connect, you can enjoy unlimited data, super fast speed, and even connect to multiple devices. All for just 25,000 Naira plus 15,000 Naira one-time installation fee. Visit the nearest Airtel shop or call 0911 000 0080 to switch to unlimited. Airtel.
1960, the journey starts. With a vision for the people and a loyal heart. From the Lagos docks to the vast north, bringing the goodness, bringing it forth. Many years don't pass, we still the stand. No be today, we start this flow. The seeds where we plant on, they grow from the fathers to the sons, mothers to daughters. The story that's sweet, oh. Providing the energy for the Nigerian street. Man, feeding the nations. Golden penny. Solid foundation. For many decades, we there for your side. From our quality grains to sweetness oil, cassava starch, animal feed, and golden fertilizer.
Who be the giant? FMN. Who be the leader? FMN. 6 decades, we still the move. Nigeria, we get the groove. FMN.
Some business people sabi spend money. But smart business people sabi grow money. Why your cash could just sit down the press phone for account? With Bill Station Fixed Deposit, put eligible funds to work and make plan for bigger business moves. The interest rate now 23%. 23%. Make you download the Bill Station app for Google Play Store or Apple Store. Bill Station, no let your money lazy.
Lokacin jin daɗi sai Kivo Krima.
Idan na sha ko lokacin shan dari sai Kivo.
Albishirinku, shalelenku? Ina nufin sabon ɗanɗanon lollipop ya shigo gari. muna gabatar muku da Chupa Chups Apple Flavor Gum Filled Lollipop. Cike take da ɗanɗanon apple. Akwai kuma mai ɗanɗanon cola da strawberry. Ku nemi naku a yau.
Chupa Chups, forever fun.
This BB Nigeria Season 11, everything burns brighter. Only the biggest moves tip the scale because nothing is given, but everything is for the taking. When the world watches, will you be outshined or will you step up and take the spotlight? Big Brother Nigeria Season 11 starts Sunday, July 26th, showing 24/7 on DSTV Channel 198 and GoTV Channel 49. Headline sponsor, Bet Power.
The challenge of Nigeria as a free state in 20th century Africa is the need to revive the stature of man in Africa and restore the dignity of man in the world.
The government is corrupt.
But you are doing exam malpractice.
The government is the one that finished this country.
But you are rigging departmental election.
I beg, they don't hold the citizens accountable.
But in your office, you don't care about the people beneath you.
Whatever the person at the top is doing is a reflection of what's happening at the grassroots. Change indeed starts with you and me. Invicta FM is urging you to say no to any form of corruption.
Welcome back from that commercial break, and now it's time for you to be part of the program this morning. And as a rule on the program, turn down the volume of your radio set, and let's ensure that we keep our comments civil, so that let's have a meaningful conversation this morning. And please, when you are lucky to get through, please stick to the time and stick to the headlines, and only the headlines that have been read out this morning. So please ensure that you keep your comments civil. Let's have a mature conversation this morning. So please, let's be wary of the kind of things we say on radio. So please stick to the time, 2 minutes and 2 minutes only, and also stick to the headlines and only the headlines that have been read out this morning. Thank you as you comply. And for those sending messages on the live stream on Facebook, so please, when you're sending your messages, please go through your message, check your sentence construction, manner of expression too, spellings, use of language, very, very important. Make it straight, concise, and straight to the point. Likewise, those on the WhatsApp platform. So you can send your messages on our live stream on Invicta FM 98.9. Just go drop your comments based on the headlines that have been read out. And on WhatsApp, you can send your messages on 090 98 900 989 090 900 989. And you can also call us on 081 40000 989 081 40000 989. Line 2 is 070 87 800 989 081 40000 989 070 87 800 989. Picking your calls now. Hello, good morning.
Hello, my brother, the wise man. Good morning.
The elder wise man, good morning.
Thank you. I see Madu from Idio Samundo.
I see Madu, go ahead.
My brother, let me begin with the comment of some of our experts that President Tinubu policy will drive Nigeria economy for a long period of time, and it will boost our economy. I disagree with him. My brother, if they know that the elite and the politicians will enjoy that, I could have said yes, he says kudos to them. But if not, my brother, I have not seen the way and manner this our economy is going. It's not boosting anything. Tell me one good thing about the APC regime that we will be proud of. At least we will be proud of GSM that we are using to call you BDP. At least we have something. At least we live in peace in most of our Niger Delta area through BDP, our late president. But in APC, it is both that we are enjoying. have already put on the ground that it will give us employment, that it will boost our economy. Our life every day is deteriorating. Every day they tell us that they put another grip, then you discover there is no light. There is no good route. You cannot travel from here to Lagos and join the route. It is only the flight that they are using that they are enjoying, but we are not enjoying anything. We don't have dividend of democracy. Our teachers are in bad condition. Then what type of hosting is? Please let them change their parade and change their mind. Then lastly, my brother, I laugh when I see House of Assembly inviting New Ribadu and others. Please let the ICPC arrest those that are involved. It is not only that man. You cannot open office and open account. Then you tell us that account cannot be working. Why do you open it? Did you open it to look at it? Is it a big? Please let them tell the Nigerian the truth and let them confess so that we will forgive them. Thank you, my brother, for giving me that. Good morning, my brother.
All right, thank you very much, IC Madu. And thank you for using your time. 081 40,000 989 070 800 989. All right, I missed this very call. All right, now let's pick calls now. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Jovdana.
Yes, your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, John Bosco from Kudende.
All right, John Bosco, go ahead.
Tinubu, okay, establishment of Army Battalion in Kwara. Is it only in Kwara? What of Benue, what of Plateau, what of other part of the country? It's a good one, but you should try to remember other places, not one side. So the problem is happening everywhere. And one question I want to ask, what happened to American Army that came to Nigeria the other time? We are still battling with this insecurity. And they came that time to help in the insecurity. I don't know what happened with our government, between our government and the left. And the issue still remains. So the government should tell us something. They have to explain some things to us, let us understand. Because that thing, a lot of us are seeing darkness. So, Tinubu reform has improved our economy. They keep on telling us these things every day. And we have not seen anything that is improving. Is it the light that even the common weather doesn't have light to work? Is it the company that have closed and no employment? Is it the road that we don't have to travel freely? Is it the education that is not working? Which of the economy that has improved in the country that they are singing the praises of Tinubu? Maybe there is something secret that we don't know between Tinubu and all these people that are saying all these things. The money budgeted for religious house, either mosque or churches. You know, for me, it's like Tinubu is play politics with us, all of these things. Maybe by the time the leaders of the religion don't eat and belly food, they will change their statement, and then at the end of the day, they will convince the followers to vote for him. If no, what is the meaning of that? You use the money for what people will benefit. You are giving money to churches.
All right, your time is up. All right, thank you. All right, thank you very much.
God bless our country.
All right, thank you so very much. Let's stick to our time. All right, picking this call. Hello, good morning. Yes, good morning.
Yeah, yesterday when I...
Your name and where are you calling from? Your name? Okay, well, please, whenever you call, just mention your name as well. I just have to do that so that let's follow the rules. Please, when you call, your name and where you're calling from before you just start addressing issues right here. So please, let's take note of that. So thank you very much. 081 40,000 99 07087 800 989. All right, sorry, right there. I think I made an error right there. Okay, so hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, your name and where are you calling from?
Mohammed from Sabongari.
Mohammed from Sabongari. Go ahead.
Mr. Joe, Daniel, you people as elders, you always told us that what you people will see while sitting down. We the young ones cannot see it. We climb the 10-story building at Nepal and above. And I concur and agree with that. So the person that told us this morning that sustainable reform will boost Nigerian economy in the future. I've been searching and thinking about that. That maybe that is what will happen to us in the future. But I don't want us to be politicizing things in this nation. That everything we must come out to politicize. When this man when I go through history, in his first year, from 1999 to 2003, this is how the government were shouting that his reform will not work, it will not work. Today, what are we saying? All of us were happy that we have Lagos State as a state in Nigeria, and this is the reform that our current president started. I want us to know that if government can be continuity as we all do it, we know that continuity in government will improve lifestyle of every masses. If government should be continuity, I concur and agree that this reform go a long way in this nation by the grace of God. And God bless Federal Republic of Nigeria. Secondly, on Barrow signing 14 players, I hope it will be well for them, but it's hard for a team to change 14 players. Have a nice day, sir.
All right, thank you very much. Let's pick this one. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Jordan.
Yes, your name and where you're calling from. Yes, good.
Mr. Charlie calling from Station.
All right, go ahead.
Good. The defense minister threatened to sue rumor mongers over his proposal. They are rumoring that he has resigned or about to. I don't know why people will peddle that rumor. We're in a democracy. We are free to make our expression, freedom of expression. But it has limit. I stand with the defense minister this morning. This is quite unfortunate. I want to give a shout out to him. He should be focused and never be deterred by these distractors. I pray that he will get it right as the defense minister. Second, I want to also thank my neighbor governor, Governor Obasani, for coming out in one of your dailies you read that inclusive governance has brought peace back to Kaduna. That was once upon a time the battlefield. I concur with him this morning. I pray that His Excellency will continue to do more for the good people of Kaduna State. Finally, 21 states of the Federation to experience flooding starting from 21st July. Kaduna should take heed of that. I want to call on the Kaduna State Ministry of Environment and Natural Resources through Kaduna Environmental Protection Agency to sit up so that these drainages that are blocked and dump areas are packed so that the Kaduna city and all its nooks and crannies will be free from the flood prediction. I pray that we get it right in this country. Good morning, Nigerians. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Still picking calls at 081 40,000 989 07087 800 989. All right, hello, good morning.
This is Victor.
All right, Victor, go ahead.
To my surprise, that when I watched Channel News yesterday, Channel Other News, we saw it when they say 8 consumpting billion. Yes, they want you to share between the mosque, the Christian. I don't understand what is going on in this country. Billion. Where did they leave the church? Other things. It is what is happening. This past government, where the money, Islamic school, Islamic this one, what do they call it? I don't. Is it the people that they say the economy is moving? Where we are here shouting, no food, no nothing for us, and they are trying to force us with guns, say we should come and vote for them. Then they will give order in the media. Nobody should talk. That this is what we call democracy. Is that what we are here for? Only that money, that one that they stand, that 8 billion naira. Who will come and say they give any church or any mosque any money? Tell us the truth. And we are Christians. And people do not want us, if we act like a Christian, all this to.
Oh, well.
Secondly, they say, what do they call it? England, the Prime Minister is backing our president. That's why we are not any sovereignty. Forget.
those people control us. Some people will come on here, we start talking about, they will call our president, they will tell him what they want. The only thing I'm praying for, let the man tell him, we don't this what they call it, Muslim ticket. We know Nigeria is Christian and Muslims. They should not be serving one people. They will be making it because I did that we are making one side. These people are there controlling us. They told us what we are going to do. If they want to be able to do that, they will tell them going to do that. So say no, United Nations, they do not have. Who tell they do not have power? Are we the ones selling our oil? Don't control everything. We are knocking. But sorry for those who want United Nations to control. It's complete control, but if they allow Nigeria will control themselves. May God bless us.
All right, I'll just make a point of correction. The UK Prime Minister is not saying that he's supporting, but they're going to, in the coming weeks, that he's going to discuss the Tinubu's reforms. So whatever details that will be there, well, in the coming weeks we get to find out. But it's not yet known what they will talk about. But majorly, it's about the president's reforms. So please get that right. All right, on Facebook, I have a couple of messages. Abdullahi Sadikinwaya, all the way from Rigasa. Okay, good morning. Andrew Isa, all the way from Turkania. Good morning to you. And Kazasun, okay, from Nasarawa here in Kaduna. Timothy Manuel from Kachia. Laddie James from the NNPC water intake. Okay, that's around Meguro. Hi Yusuf Danjuma, good morning to you. And I'm moving to the WhatsApp platform. Akin Tunde in television. Defense Minister debunks rumors that he wants to resign and promised to deal with those behind it. For me, it doesn't change anything than to be active the way you were as a Chief of Defense Staff. Once you're not active like before, people would say a lot. Therefore, what we want is action. Don't deal with those carrying the rumors, but deal with the terrorists, bandits, and kidnappers spoiling your name. Wake up, Christopher Musa. You have done it before. This one is from Victor from Gigi. We need to go back to God. This one is from Mr. Shemang. It says the fake rumor of General Christopher Musa retired. The Minister of Defense resignation is man-made. I trust God that God will continue to stay his heart for the greater performance, not to be distracted by the evil plots and thoughts at this trying period, which is insecurities, which he's significantly intensifying his efforts or putting his efforts to discharge his function as a professional military trained officer to help the president succeed in securing Nigeria and Nigerians. And this one is from Ibrahim NFA from Kabbalah West. Defense Minister meets President Tinubu in Aso Rock about the rumors about his resignation. That is the problem of this country. When you are doing the good work, some enemies are there in the corner planning bad things. Please leave this man alone to handle the security situation, and I believe that one day it will be a thing of the past. And the last one right here is from Sabo Easy Meganga from Gonongora. It says the statement by the Minister of Information is a political statement. How can Mr. President reforms reposition Nigeria positively when the citizens are suffering? How much is a bag of fertilizer and other items? How much is fuel? Please, let politicians fear God and say the truth and nothing but the gospel truth. Okay, all right, I'll just leave it right there. With that, we call it wraps on the show this morning. Thanks to all those who took out time to be part of the program. And as always, and just like the forecast have said, 17 states starting from yesterday, and already sad news that 2 young kids were swept away by flood. So it means that we have our own part to do, or our own roles to play in mitigating flood. It means that you need to clear the waterways, dispose refuse properly. Do not just throw refuse because you have seen rain. Water will take it away. What if it goes to block anyway, and if the water doesn't have a way to come back? So please ensure that you dispose your refuse properly to avert floods. And I believe that we're going to make our state, Kaduna State, flood free, and we'll make our country flood free as well. So let's dispose refuse properly, clear your waterways, dispose refuse appropriately. My name is Job Daniel. Waka Waka comes next at 7 a.m. to have a beautiful and a wonderful Wednesday.
Thank you
for participating in the program The Dailies Today. The thoughts and opinions stated by our various contributors on this program of Invicta 98.9 FM radio, its website, and or its other social media platforms do not reflect the thoughts and or opinions of the station. Listeners are urged to use their own discernment to draw their own conclusions for a better Nigeria. We emphasize the importance of keeping an open mind and not misconstruing the headlines. Invicta FM, together we are victorious.
Invicta FM.
Ina kwana Onion Banana Connect.
Hello 7790 yawa kawata ta ce allura za ta tafi har kwakwalwata shin ga hakan gaskiya ne?
Honey and Banana Connect.
To ina kasuwa sai yar uwar matar makwabcina ta ce matar da ke amfani da maganin tazaran haihuwa mazajen su za su daina son su.